Good morning everyone, hope you're all okay. Right, I'm coming on to have a go at doing the first project of #JunkToArties. Thank you again Glenda for that name. For anybody that doesn't know, I've decided to start using some of my junk that I've collected over the years, and I wanted a hashtag for it. So I've got loads of these rubber glove cuffs. So what I thought I would do, and this was a suggestion from the lovely Tups, my lovely friend Tups. She said, oh, what about like a door hanging thing? Yeah, that's a good idea. So I thought, the easiest thing to do would have been to sew the bottom up, but I couldn't be bothered to go and get my sewing machine, so I thought, well, I'll try with hot glue. Thinking that it might melt it. I thought I'll try it first just before I come on, and I thought, oh, I bet it'll melt it. Anyway, it didn't melt it, but it wouldn't stick. I put it on, I left it to cool, and I tugged it and it just came apart, so that didn't work. Hot glue didn't work, but I did think it would melt it. Then I thought, oh well, good old Yoo-hoo, that's a good thing to use. No, that didn't want to know. So I've used red line tape, and all I did was just turn the bag inside out. I thought I'd got some wider one than this, but I can't find it. I just turned it inside out and just basically did it like this. Stuck the bottoms together. Probably should put two pieces on really, but no. Quite got that to the end, but never mind, eh? And just stuck it down like that. And then I shall do this off a camera. I'm going to put, I think, sorry, can you see? I think I'm going to have them like this. Pop them in like that. I don't know what I'm doing to the back yet. So this is going to be a little clips all sewn together video, but it'll just be like one video when you see it. So something like that, you get the idea, don't you? And I think it's going to be perfect for me, hopefully, just to like store little ATCs probably that I'm working on. Obviously not anything heavy like my glue gun, or it'll just fall to pieces, but just little bits of card and bits and bobs, and I shall have it, try and fit it behind me, and I don't know, put some sort of hook on that or go on my drawers, because I just haven't got any room on the doors, no room on the walls. So but that's what my plan is. So I shall come back when I've stuck that like that. Okay, so I got a little carried away. Before I put the camera back on, I've glued them all inside. Well, I used the tape, just put a couple of strips. I could put another strip there if I wanted, somewhere a bit closer to the edge. And then I thought the bottom one was all obviously all rough, as I mean you can see I've not tidied them up in there. I could put something across there if I wanted, but I don't think I'll bother. But I wanted something across the bottom, and then I remembered that I'd made all this ruffle trim either last year, I think it was the year before actually, made that ruffle trim. So I thought, oh, that'll look nice, so I've just put some of that across it, just again with a little strip of that. And then I thought, oh, I should have put the camera on. But that's as far as I've got. So I've stuck all the bottoms of the pockets and then glued them inside. And now, I don't know, I was going to put something like some card or something on the back to make it sturdier. But as I said before, it's only going to be for lightweight stuff. So I don't know whether to bother or not. I'll have a little think about it and I'll come back, and then I need to find some sort of hangy thing So what I've decided is to run some of this ruffled trim up there, and I'm just sticking it down with this. I've hunted all over for my wider one and I just can't find it, so I'm having to faff about putting 2 strips on, but I'm just doing it in little sections. I've just done that one at the moment, and I don't know whether I'm going to leave dangly bits on the end or not yet, but I thought that would be quite strong enough to hold it, being as I'm not going to have, you know, anything heavy in it. So I'll come back when I've done that. So I've got that all stuck on now. I'm really pleased with how this is going. I still don't know what I'm going to do with these. I think I'm going to cut them off and put some sort of embellishment on the corners there, just to cover that raw edge up. Not that I'm really bothered about that, but I just thought that would look nice. Then find somewhere to hang it. Oh, I think I know where I'm going to hang it. She's right behind me on my drawers. Yeah, so I'm really pleased with that. So I'll be back in a minute. So this is what I decided to do. I cut those 2 long pieces off and I just tied it into, well, a knot in the middle. And I've got all these little sticky back flowers, sticky back flowers, and I've just stuck those on and I think it looks really pretty. I've just got 2 more to do. I just say the pieces that I cut off the bottom were about 4 or 5 inches long, something like that. There we go. This is all I did, just cut it and tied it in a knot like that. Stuck one of these on. They're on a strip, but they've also got a super sticky dot on the back. I'm sure they'll probably come off in the summer when it's really hot, but we'll just have to stick them back on, won't we? That's all I've done. Oops, can you even see? And then to stick them on, I've just used some Yoo-Hoo glue. Don't even know whether I'm in frame or not. I've not got it up to my nose, so I can't see whether I've got any on, but I think I have. Are we in frame? Oh, woo! Oh, yes. And I've just stuck that on like that. And I shall leave this for a few minutes while I actually go and get dressed. I thought I was going to have a onesie day today, but I'm quite warm. It's a lot milder outside today. So I shall go and get dressed and then we'll put it in its place where I'm going to keep it and see if it actually works or whether it drops to pieces when I put some bits and bobs in it. Who knows, but it's been fun anyway. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I know I'm not the best at doing these sort of videos, but there we go. I've tried. I think at times it's like, doesn't matter what you do, somebody always wants more, or that's how I feel at times. And you know, when I watch videos and see comments, I think, oh, they've done all they can and people still want more. But we just have to put up with that, don't we? We do what we can. I keep looking to see if I'm in frame. Oopsie. That one on there. It's a bit frilly. I didn't think I was going to make it too fancy, but I don't know. I quite like that ribbon. And it's used it up because I did it a year or 2 ago, so I think they're going to need a few minutes to dry. I do hope they stop on there. I'm really pleased with that. I hope it works. Don't see why it shouldn't, as long as I don't put anything too heavy in. So I've got no wall space and I've got no door space, so what I've tried it actually. I'm just gonna put the, I'm not being rude, I'm just gonna put the thingy in it, do you call it, paper clip, and hang it over the top of my drawer, but I'll come back in a minute and show you where I've put it when I get that out of there. Yes, so see you in a minute. Okie dokie, so here's its final resting place. I am really pleased with that, just out of the cuffs of rubber gloves. My next project will probably be more rubber glove cuffs. I've got something in mind for those, but this was the easiest one. So I've made a little bit of an adjustment because I've just tried putting some cards in and I hadn't anticipated with this being so flimsy, and it really flopped open. So all I've done is just down there, hope I'm not shaking too much, just down there I've just put a little bit of the red line tape on each side. Just hang on a minute, I've got some little cards. I thought I'd have these pieces of ATC, sorry for the wobbling, ATCs, and put those in there. And then what else have we got? More bits of card, and then I might use them. That one go in there, or is it too wide? Yeah, so I'm really pleased with that. So just to recap, hashtag Junk2Arties. If anybody wants to join in, you're quite welcome. If nobody does, then I won't be at all offended. So it's just for me, really. But I know a lot of you have said that you would, you know, like to see some ideas, and it might spark you to do something. Because I think we, you know, when we see other people's things, we tend to get other ideas, don't we? Like when I've been showing my things, I've had people say, oh, you could do this, you could do that, and things that you wouldn't necessarily think of to do yourself, you know. So by showing this, other people might have something that they can do something similar. I mean, I don't think I would have thought to have done that. I did think about, I don't know whether this is what you got in mind, Tups, but when you said, what did you say, a door hanging thingy, that's the sort of thing I thought you meant. But I had sort of thought about making pockets with it. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. It's very crudely put up there, look, with some paper clips. So I just hope that it, so I think as long as I don't put anything too heavy in, it should be all right. But I'm really pleased. It only took me about 3 years to do something with them. So now I've got the job of stitching all these little video clips together and hoping that I haven't missed anything, and get it uploaded. So yay, I've done my first project. So thank you ever so much for watching, everyone, and thank you for all your comments in advance. I will answer them, of course, and if anybody else has got any other ideas or anything you might like to see me try, cover just said that. That's putting pressure on myself already, and as you know, I don't do pressure. But no, I'll do what I can as and when I can, and I don't know how often I will be uploading a video for. It's not, you know, I'm not going to say right every whatever day I will upload. It'll just be as and when, but that's the hashtag for it, hashtag Junk2Arties. So it's getting me using my junk up. I've got those 2 boxes of junk, and then I've got other sorts of junk in drawers and up on my shelf, looking up at stuff now, boxes and all sorts of stuff. So thank you ever so much. I better go because this video is going to be 2 days long or something otherwise. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.